Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Zhu the Monster Khan, fighting out of Beijing, China. This world-renowned featherweight looks to Amir.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
What a great venue, and what a great match. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Neither man really defending themselves. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Fantastic punch. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. Misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. He blocks the jab. Nice exchange here from both men. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he has glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't let him get back into his fight. It's so important now in his first minute. Amir, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump over the enemy jab and then let the shots go.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. Nice shot with the left. If you can appreciate fast footwork and fast hands, then this is the division for you.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got out of the way that right hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both men step back for just a moment. He just misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good left counter that lands. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
Good round, I like that.
On to the 4th we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He parries that left jab away. You'd like to see more jabs. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Perfect counter lands. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That left counter was perfectly timed. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Leaves a knockout.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's been hurt. He's going to come up and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. hold him off, be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone, he knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Another scoring shot there. Lands with the right counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch scores. Nice job landing that left counter punch. A perfect counter shot. He misses with that jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Great counter right hand there. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without it.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You have to give it them back because that's where they're comfortable. Or you play calm, play cool.
And he misses with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. Good counter left hand there. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Couldn't land that jab. Good counter right hand again. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
And a counter left. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Punch, counter punch. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
Here we go, it's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter. Nice punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That went a out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Good counter punching from both fighters. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
And wait a minute, a left hand lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges...
On top of it.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. That shot lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Can they figure out the combination to this thing? One punch could change everything in this battle. Left counter score. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching for both these athletes. That jab won't score. Neither man really defending themselves. Both men step back for just a moment. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That left counter punch will score. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. I hope this fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good right hand. Big left there, but misses. Beautiful counter punch. Counter punching. Nice. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter punch. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Somebody don't.
We've made it to round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Beautiful counter shot. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Through the hook, didn't land. Yukon just got topped. The monster finally goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
He's gone, I'm telling you.
And there's the bell to start round 11. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Counter right. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good job getting out of the way of that left.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. You'd like to see more jabs. There's a counter shot. Can't find a home for that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
There's the bell for round 12. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Punch, counter punch. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Now in some serious trouble. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.